Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my Fireside chat. Today, we are talking about why you need my special needs membership. My special needs membership, I usually talk about it in terms of why parents would benefit. But today, I want to talk to you about why children benefit from my special needs membership. One of the things that I think is really important to talk about is the fact that there's a significantly higher rate of bullying for children that are autistic or have some kind of disability than anybody else. Especially if you look at the data for the United States, bullying is significantly higher. And it becomes very difficult for children who are neurodivergent, who have some kind of disability, to be able to make connections with other kids and have friendships. Like, all we really need is one really good friend. If you can have one really good friend, that makes all the difference. So, but finding that one friend can be really difficult, especially if you've got a kid who's got a super niche interest. Like, maybe, like my kid, they're really into Bendy and the Ink Machine. Where are you going to find that locally? Where are you going to find that kid that has the same level of intensity of interest locally? Odds are you're probably not. And that's why the special needs membership is a great option. You don't have to have a specific disability. You don't have to have even a disability, because we all go through some kind of special need at some point in our lives, and acknowledging that is a huge step forward to creating more accepting spaces for everyone. So within the special needs membership, we have events specifically for kids as well as adults. But specifically, we're talking about kids today. We play Minecraft every Monday in my special needs membership. We have our own private Minecraft server. I always am with the kids, playing with them, helping them navigate challenges that come up. I do my best to talk about any topics that come up. I also try my best to create a space that is comfortable for everyone. If you have an issue, parents are always welcome to bring it to me, and I do what I can to help us navigate and find balance, because that's important. Every Monday, we also play Dungeons and Dragons. It is a campaign that I create and run with the kids, and it's perfect for anybody who has never played before to join and learn a little bit about what is Dungeons and Dragons and how do we play it. It's basically like role-playing The Hobbit. It's a lot of fun, and you really never know what's going to happen. This week, we met up with a society of mer people, and we created a super energy efficient source of fuel for their travel blowfish. It was great fun. Then on Tuesdays, one of the members hosts an art club. Most of the clubs we have are all kid run, but they are super safe. We record everything so that we know what is happening, so that we can correct any issues that come up. We also have a video game club on Wednesdays that a lot of the kids enjoy playing. They play either Steam or Nintendo, and they try to pick games that everybody already has. Then on Thursdays, we have a kids book club. Right now, they are doing some Jewish cultural books that have been very entertaining. One of the most popular ones was The Inquisitor's Tale. It involves a farting dragon. I'm pretty sure he farts fire. It was a very entertaining book. Right now, we're finishing up a Hanukkah book, and next we will be going into a book about a spy. So that should be very interesting. Sometimes we also have Origami Club and Rubik's Cubing Club. That's been fun. We've had other kinds of clubs and events. Sometimes parents will even create a class. The latest thing we're working on is creating body doubling opportunities where kids, teens, and adults can come together and body double and learn from each other. And I think that's one of the greatest benefits about the special needs membership. It is designed so that adults, kids, and teens get to interact together. And I think that's really important, because how do you learn how to be a successful neurodivergent adult? You learn by being around other successful neurodivergent adults. And I attract a lot of neurodivergent families. That includes neurodivergent parents. And so we work hard to create a space where we can all participate together, no matter what age we are, in a safe and appropriate way that can help us learn from each other and grow into our best selves. Like, that's the whole goal. We have other benefits to the membership that are specifically more for parents. Like, we have a parents or adults book club. We have a office hours where anybody can come in and ask questions. We also have free yearly testing so that we can kind of follow kids developmentally and make sure that they're continuing to develop as they should. Because sometimes I can catch things much faster than you will, because you're only getting to see what's happening. When I do a test, I'm able to see, okay, but what's going on inside their head? And so it helps us be able to address things much quicker, which makes it a lot easier to address issues because we've caught them before they've become a big hairy deal. It also gives me the opportunity to have data so that I can write letters of advocacy for you when you need them, whether that's accommodations for ACT, SAT, or accommodations for a college or a co-op, or a letter for your apartment building, whatever it is where you need someone to advocate for you. That is the whole purpose. So anyways, that's kind of how the membership works. It's why there's a benefit for kids. Kids need community. They need community with friends, and they need community with people at different ages showing them what it looks like to be a neurodivergent or adult, or a person with a disability as an adult. What does that look like? They're not seeing that modeled around them as much, and they need someone to model that for them so that they can see what all the possibilities are. So go check it out. The comment definitely has a link to the special needs membership. You can check it all out. I frequently run coupon codes, and I also am always willing to work with people and barter with them when necessary, because I want this to be something that's accessible for everyone. There wasn't anything like this available when my kids were young. It's why I created this, because I realized that you're getting a whole lot of information from a lot of different professionals. Everyone's giving you a huge long list of what to do. And there's just a ton of data to sift through. How do you know what to do next? What's the first thing you should do? And sometimes it's really helpful to have somebody who can kind of look at it objectively and go, okay, so this is where we're at. This is the first thing that's on our priority list. And it's also nice to have access to other neurodivergent adults who have ideas about, well, how do you get your kid to clean their room? What works for them? What speaks to their brain? Because kids want to be successful. The problem is that they very often don't know how to be successful. And the challenge for parents is that a lot of times parents don't know how to help them be successful. So this membership is for anyone, regardless of whether or not you have a disability, regardless of whether you homeschool, private school, public school, does not matter. Because the way we educate may change over the course of our education. But we're all still learning and growing, and we're needing relationships that can help us see what the possibilities are. What could it be like to be a neurodivergent adult? How can I grow into that best version of my neurodivergent self? So check it out, and check out the link in the comments and sign up. Maybe even check the comments. I might drop a link to a coupon code. See you guys later.